What's going on YouTube? Payout Pete here, back with another trade review. Got some great order flow today. Market is chopping up, and so I'm trying to get in discretionary trading in this chop, and I found a bid here at 7:44 a.m. I go long, I get stopped out to the tick, and what I see afterwards is what gets me long again is they spent all that effort getting down there and they didn't put any volume back in, and we're already trading back above the range. So I go ahead and throw a limit order back out again at the same price that I originally got long at, and looking to fill some of these imbalances on the way down. Right now the ATR is about 50 points, so I don't want to take anything off until I get at least 50 points. So I'm moving my TPs around, playing mental gymnastics, holding this trade. So every time they come back into this area, there's a bid that rips it up. And that bar that got me long again was pretty much they got and made a new low, and nothing happened. They didn't push price down. They didn't accelerate. They didn't trade or transact any volume down there for longer than like 2 seconds. And so we see the same thing again as price comes back to my entry. Taps my entry again, bid goes up another 38 points, targeting 50 points for TP1 here, which is about 1 ATR at this time of the day. And I took 2 L's I think prior to this on 2 micros. Here is 3 micro trade here. I think I'm trying to take a second one off at 50 points, and then my last one's about, I believe, 80 points, but I'm playing mental gymnastics here, trying to decide, how much I can squeeze out of this move. Get 75 on that run here, and then I just peel the last one off because that's where the taper area is. I don't know if there's going to be a big pullback. Don't want to sit through it, so I grab that one for about 80 points. There's a massive pullback after we took that long, and it comes back into this chop area where the market has been chopping but upwards. And we see some pretty crazy order flow here. There's about 100, maybe 300 lots right there traded at this current price of 624. Bid steps in one time. And something crazy is about to happen right here again. Bam, they slam another, 300, maybe 400 delta to get back to the lows of this bar. No continuation. I feel like this might be sort of like the same reaction as prior. This is some crazy order flow. I'm still hesitant to put a order out because when this high amount of volume transacts at a specific price, typically they sweep it. This time they swept it, but it wasn't as fast as I anticipated. They kind of went down there slowly, made a new low, and then again they got scared, didn't want to transact any volume down there, and then the sellers gave it up. And then at this point, this price never comes back to tap me in for my long entry after they swept those 3 bars where they printed like almost 1,000 negative delta. And so price reverses. They never come back to fill me. Moving on to the next the next trade idea here. that earlier area that I tried to get long, that same order flow pops up right here again. 300 negative delta, maybe more, shows up right around here at price 640. And so I'm waiting again to see if I'm going to get the same reaction as that previous cluster to the left of me about 5 minutes ago. That was where I tried to get long, didn't get filled, but price is back here again. And what I failed to realize is price had gone to that yellow zone up there at 740, and now that's a pivot area for me. So longing against this now is essentially fading a higher time frame move where we've already tried to exit this volume node to the upside, and we reversed at the pivot area. So, but I'm still long biased here, and I'm starting to eye this price 636 to 640 because there's massive absorption here, and there's a buyer that's interested in this. Price is lifting the offer about 20 points every time price comes back into this area. I think right around here you're gonna see me. I put a limit order out to see if this could be the move after that massive absorption here.
Order filled.
Price comes in. Buyer still here, lifting the offer still. Every time price comes in here at 644, so I give it a shot. But again, I'm fading higher time frame pivot area, and I failed to recognize that. And I actually try again because I'm thinking that's the potential sweep, because they go down, they make a new low on this little 1 minute time frame, and they fail to transact volume. So I get long again. I try this one more time. To me, on the tape, I see the buyers that are still here, because every time price taps into this 36 to 40 area, price just lifts. Like right now, it's lifting about 20 points. But clearly there's a seller at around the 9 EMA area, because they reject price over and over and over again. Second attempt buying, gets up, gets slammed again. At this point, I'm thinking about giving up on the trade, but my risk is already being managed, so I kind of I let it go. That's it for this trade here. Fast forward a little bit here. This is the last trade of the day where price comes into the area of 9,500. And again, that's the other side of the distribution high time frame. So if they're going to bid it anywhere and hold prices above this node and keep it within this distribution that goes from 500 to 750, they would bid it at 500. So I'm just sitting on hands here waiting for price to slide into this last area where I would look for essentially last long of the day, and might even flip sides after this. If they give up this node from 500 to 700, then I'm looking to short. So right now, price is sliding, and we're going to get into the order flow right here. Fast forward this a little bit. We get down into this yellow zone here, and this whole way down, we don't see any buying. Okay, there's no offer lifting, nothing, until right around here. That yellow horizontal line was a previous swing area that I just marked. So they break that swing, and after they break it, we're starting to see some rapid wiggliness of the tape. That's an offer lift right there that we just saw. And so now I got my eye on this price, because they just lifted offer for the first time after like 10 minutes of straight sell in the area that I'm expecting buyers to step in. And right here, this piece of order flow is what gives me the confidence to get long. They come down, and as they try to aggressively slap the bid and jump the tape, there's a buyer that's reloading, constantly reloading those prices. That's why it's wiggling so rapidly. And so, yeah, I got long because of a wiggle, and that's what I recognize as a reloading bid at an area that I'm expecting bid. Again, same idea here. TP1 at ATR of 1, which is around 50 points, and then I get my second one near. I would have gotten it if I left it at 100 points, because there's so many imbalances on the way down. As you can see with these red bars, these red rectangles on the way up, those are the imbalances on the way down, because they sold it so aggressively. I'm expecting some of that to get cleaned up. But at this point of the day, like I'm so satisfied with the P&L that I think I just take it and I just fuck off. Price eventually runs up like another 70 points or something like that. That's it for me, boys. Thanks for watching. But that's it for me.